Yep, now we're back to do the fan commentary of Disney versus non-Disney villains Before the Fall Part 4. And yeah, Part 4 is basically the final part of the prequel series of Disney versus non-Disney villains before we might, enter Part 3. So yeah, so we're not going back to like the live action realm nor the CGI realm, which is very disappointing. We could have actually, seen more of these realms. For the characters' backstories, that is. So let's get going. Okay, in the prologue. Seriously? I hate it when it lags. There we go. In the prologue, it says that Hordak is meeting up with a certain Titan who wants to, seize the crystal power for himself. And, well, actually, he's gonna meet the Greek god of time himself, who is also the Titan, Kronos. I thought, wait, what? Kronos. The Kronos. The leader of the Titans that are the gods before the gods, the god of time, the one who killed his own dad, who was named Uranus, was like a sky god, and who was like also the son of Mother Nature herself, which is actually, well, Greek's equivalent of Mother Nature. It's Gaia, the father of Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, Hera, Demeter, and Hestia, and was overthrown by Zeus, and it was trapped in somewhere in Tartarus. That Kronos? I thought, whoa, we actually get him. And then I thought, wait a minute. Would that be is there a Kronos in the Hercules TV show? I'm just crossing my fingers that they just did something good and not make it stupid. But then it turns out it's not. Oh, really? So Kronos never appeared in the Hercules TV show? Oh, so I guess we're getting a Kronos that is in the non-Disney section, I guess. A different version of him from... Well, I get it that Kronos never appeared in the Hercules TV show, which, in my opinion, I'm kind of thankful for that, because they could have actually ruined him. Even though I kind of hate the show for, like, not being good as the movie itself. So, I kind of I was like, oh, cool, so let's see what this Kronos looks like. And, hold on. Then we get to see him, hold on.
We haven't formally met, have we?
When he shows up, I'm like, wait, that dude is Kronos? That is not the Kronos I would even imagine. That looks like a Catholic priest or some CEO. I thought, well, who the heck is this Kronos? Well, he is definitely the Kronos from Greek mythology. And if you guys know about my commentary on DC versus non-Disney villains, turns out he's from Clash of the Titans. If you've seen my commentary on DC versus non-Disney villains, where I did explain about Clash of the Titans, if you haven't, I'll provide the link to down below in the description, so you guys might get to see it if you guys have not seen it. Each of them. And even though this is not the Kronos from what I imagined, I will admit this version is an interesting character, an interesting villain. He's just not the Kronos I would expect to look like. Hold on.
How would you like to make a deal?
So they're both planning to seize the Crystal of Darkness for themselves. Double-crossing the Dark Council, I see. And then we go into Bald Mountain. We see the... Hold on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. So, Chernobog, the Nightmare King, and the Emperor of the Night are using the Crystal of Darkness now to plunge the world into darkness. I guess causing chaos on Agrabah, Camelot, and probably some other location that's probably either from He-Man or Thundercats. Yeah. This looks like it's cutting the Earth in half. And we get this footage from Atlantis. Now it's being sunk. Hold on. People make different, interesting ideas of how Atlantis gets sunk, do they? Huh. Nothing wrong with that. I just think it's interesting. People make interesting ideas of how Atlantis sunk. Since it is a lost city of Atlantis, Oh dear. Yeah, guess all the heroes are getting killed, and not just heroes, maybe innocent people also. Man, it's causing like global warming, hurricanes, twisters, earthquakes, you name it. Now this is a true definition of chaos. Now we're getting some chaos on King Stephen's kingdom. More earthquakes! And hold on. Then we get to see one certain hero getting killed on screen. Hold on. We get to see King Morpheus getting killed. I mean, yeah, he's kind of a badass character, I will admit, but we're not going to see other heroes getting killed? Yeesh. I mean, yeah, he's technically what we might consider as the non-Disney equivalent of Zeus. I mean, what about the other heroes? They probably got killed. Again, Mickey Mouse? Aladdin? Sinbad? Miguel and Tulio? Aang? Korra? Or just any other heroes? I'm just asking. When we have seen them getting killed? And yep, in this one, he's dead. And then we see the Dark Council have arrived, wanting to take the Crystal of Darkness from them. Now it's going to be a showdown. Love the voice acting.
Hordak, no!
Wait, what? Wait, not only is Hordak a double crosser, but so is Queen Narissa. That would explain her rivalry on... probably would explain her team up with Hordak. The Horn King's like, you traitor! Since Hordak is now using the crystal for himself. Oh, right in the eyes! Oh, now we're getting the Earth getting split in half. And then Kronos shows up. And here's Hades' reaction.
Dad? I don't know what's worse. The fact that you want the crystal, or the fact that you're in cahoots with Hordak to get it?
Can it be both?
Oh well, whatever. Put him up, Daddy-O.
I like that he calls Kronos Daddy-O. This Hades would definitely call Kronos that. Sees his minions at him. Hades got the Hydra while he's, knocking each of them down. And some of them are just escaping. And, the disappointing part is, since this is like the first time we get to see Kronos, it'll also be the last time we get to see him. I thought, wait, what? Yeah, in this one, we don't get to see more of him, only in this prequel series. Hey, where'd the river sticks come from? Or did Hades just made a teleportation? Kind of like Portal, like the game. Kind of a thing. Knocks him to the river sticks. And this is the last time we'll get to see him, which is like... So you just added Kronos in the prequel series and you're not going to bring him back? Well, ever since Part 3 came around, I kind of assumed that, you know, since Mach took over Hell in Part 3, I would have thought he would have brought back Kronos. So that way Kronos can get revenge on Hades. Hey, it could have been an interesting... I'm just saying. Folks get kind of disappointed that we don't get to see Kronos again. So, yeah, Maleficent and the other Dark Council members... Well, actually, Maleficent is now banishing Hordak first. And Queen Orisa is getting out of here. And now Maleficent, Hades, and the Horned King combine their powers to destroy the Crystal of Darkness. And each piece are landed in somewhere in parts of the earth. So much for using it. And the earth is no longer getting cut in half. Oh, hold on. Now he wants to, you know, give them payback. And the Dark Council wins. And then we get, well, this whole thing with Evelyn carrying Keldor to meet up with Hordak. You know, just summon him, or, you know, ask him for something. It's just this whole thing from the show where Keldor becomes Skeletor thanks to Hordak, so I had to skip this whole thing. Since we all know that Keldor does become Skeletor, all thanks to Hordak. So, skip this part. Also, when I originally did a commentary on this one, it did got me a copyright claim because of that scene. So, just to be safe, so then we enter in the land of the Black Sands. We see Mosenrath calling in I Am a Ghoul, Yzma, and Madman Mim for an announcement. Gonna tell them that he killed Dastain, the Archmage. Here's how this goes.
What is the meaning of this, boy?
You'd better have a good reason for dragging us all the way out here in the middle of the night.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy that line. It'll become a running gag later.
Oh, don't mind them. Go ahead, my boy.
Well, she seems excited.
I've called you all here with a proposition.
Where is Dastain? Shouldn't he be here to greet us?
Oh, Dastain no longer commands here. Nor is he in fact alive. The Citadel is now mine.
And her reaction like, wait, what?
And you would all do well to remember that. You expect us to believe that you defeated the Archmage. You.
Yeah, it seems like it's hard to believe to actually kill Dastain. What I get from Iago is that Dastain is like the most terrifying sorcerers of all the world. Even Jafar is scared of him. So, I can actually understand why they're finding it hard to believe that he killed him. And as Iago calls Mosenrath, well, what he says, like, it's Jafar Jr. It's just a nickname because they're both, you know, they're greedy and lust for power.
I've called you all here to discuss the formation of a new society. The Sorcerers Society.
Ah, so this is how the Sorcerer Society originally began. Also, an interesting fact, even though we never got to see Mosenrath anymore, I mean, since, you know, they put him in a blimp, Aladdin and his friends did put him on a hot air balloon. And I think they originally planned him for return in Aladdin and the King of Thieves. He was to be revealed to be Aladdin's long-lost brother. Yeah, he was originally going to be the long-lost brother of Aladdin. Don't know why they scrapped the idea, but it kind of actually would have been very interesting. So that would have made him the son of Cassim. I think I'm going to stop right here, so see you guys in the next part of this commentary.